Hey everyone, my name is Harry Wolf and I got some exciting news I'm ready to share with you today. For a long time on my website, I've had a little section that says sign up for my old newsletter. I got a newsletter link there that says put in your email address and you and I will get to talking via that lovely thing called electronic mail. And it's been there for about, I want to say 6 months, and a lot of you good-natured people out there have very lovingly submitted your email address and said, yes, please, Harry, tell me what's going on in your world. And I have then done nothing with that. Those emails have just, my emails newsletter has just sat there, dormant, just sitting there, collecting email addresses with no value to you. Well, that is no longer the case. Since last Wednesday, I've officially started my newsletter, which is a little terrifying to add this new thing to the list of extracurricular activities that I do. So we'll see how that scales. But my newsletter has officially started last Wednesday. And if you've been a viewer in the past, you'll know that I had actually this YouTube show originally started as the Console Log, a weekly vlog about the latest and greatest front-end news. A lot of JavaScript, a lot of frameworks, all those things. A lot of sirens, because that's the cost of living in Manhattan. And that video log eventually transformed into a podcast for a variety of reasons. 10 minutes was too short of time to actually talk about the things in detail. And it migrated into a podcast. You can actually go to theconsolelog.com to see the entire archive of podcast episodes. And that went on for a long time. I got a co-host, Matthew Gersman. It was wonderful fun until we ended it, the podcast, where for another variety of reasons, the audience wasn't really growing as much. It was kind of hard to have a backlog that was of value because since every episode was weekly, like the content changed every week, there was no real value going back a month to actually re-listen to that podcast episode. Hence, it was kind of hard to get a whole new audience up off the ground. So that podcast was ended. And the reason why I'm bringing all this up is that I have now taken the third evolution of the Console Log, no longer going to be called that, but just moved the actual content of weekly updates of JavaScript news and front-end news, essentially all the things that I read. So I read a lot. I read far more than I should. Thankfully, I produce some things here, like with this video, right? You're seeing me here, you're seeing this video. I produce some things, and now with this newsletter, I'm hoping to give weekly, or at least bi-weekly, or every other week. I always get those things so confused. Bi-weekly would be twice a week, or would that be every other week? Bi-monthly, that's what I mean to say. It's either weekly or bi-monthly. I hate those words. In any case, become a subscriber to the newsletter to get the latest front-end news straight into your email inbox. I'll have a little bit of a commentary below it, like why it's important to you. I hope, my goal is for it to be very casual, just to have me talking to you why these things are exciting to me. There's a high chance that every so often one of those news items will leap off that email into a video because I'll just have to delve into it. One of the things that come to mind right now is Node.js recently merged in the ability to have ES module support without any additional flags to use it, which means that if you install right now Node 13.2, you can actually use ES modules vanilla, just like vanilla ES modules in Node 13.2 by just typing Node to an actual Node.js file. That's a thing that I read. It's in the newsletter. And I hope to actually make a more in-depth video about that because I think it's awesome and I can't wait to play around with it. But become a subscriber to my newsletter to get those updates into your inbox. Also include when I have a video that I'm very excited about or just things that are meta around these videos. Just more ways for me to actually talk to you and actually just, hopefully help level you up as a front-end engineer because teaching is exciting. It's hard to stay up to date into this fast-moving world, and it's hard for me, it's hard for you, so if we can help each other, then hopefully we are all helped. Do you like this background? This is just me randomly in my living room I don't get to film it here that often because I'm not usually alone in my apartment. Usually I have my family here, but I am alone. I'm so alone. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. It's just the background. It's a nice background, isn't it? Thanks for listening, and I look forward to seeing you here on YouTube, but also in your inbox as well. So the link will be down below to sign up for the newsletter, and I will see you again in the next video, or email, or video, or an email. Bye.